Good morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning? My name is Julia Green. Welcome to my Sunday morning coffee and a card. I live in the northwest corner of Connecticut. It's a little chilly out there today, but I'm getting ready for the week. And one of the things that I'm doing to get ready for the week is I've got my celebration catalog and my mini catalog because they are going to go live this Tuesday, okay? And there's still a few things that I want to get. I did pre-order some things out of the mini catalog, and I have received, being a demonstrator, you get to order things out of the new catalogs a little bit early. So we also got to earn celebration items early. For those of you guys that have been around Stampin' Up! For a while, know that this time of year we have what we call celebration, and with a certain amount of purchases you can pick things out of the flyer for free. Now my catalogs and flyers will be here on Friday, so if anybody wants a new catalog and a celebration flyer, just let me know if you don't have a demonstrator that you already work with, okay? And I will make sure that I get you one, and my order will be coming in on Friday. So that's a little housekeeping to get out of the way. The other thing is the mini catalog is we're saying goodbye to the mini catalog, but they've changed things up this year a little bit that you won't necessarily, we're not doing like the discontinued list and all that. Certain things have gone on what they call the last chance list. And we're going to be using something this morning that's on the last chance list. So you can go to my website. All this information you can find on my website. Go to my website, kind of cruise around. You'll find the last chance list. You'll find on Tuesday, you'll find the celebration flyer. You'll find the new mini catalog. You'll also find the flyer for the new scrapbooking things that have are coming out. You'll also want to check out any of the new kits. I love this one. I love this one. You can also order Paper Pumpkin this time of year and get celebration items for free. So you're going to want to keep that in mind. Don't forget to add your add-on to the next 3 months of celebration. And while you're on there, just make sure you check out all the online exclusives. There's a ton of online exclusives right now. And there's all online exclusives you can only find online. They're not in any of our printed catalogs. Okay? All right. So I got all my housekeeping out of the way. So this morning we're doing a card with a purpose. It's going to be a quick one. I am using Smoky Slate, okay, as my card base. I am using some of the Winter Meadows paper, and I love this paper. I guess I could kind of hold it this way so you could see that it's got the deer printed. On the back side, it just kind of has like a watercolor wash type of thing going on. But I love this, and I need some more masculine thank you cards. So I went over and I cut up a sheet of this out of the Winter Meadows. Now the Winter Meadows paper is in the annual catalog, and it's really great for making some cards this time of year. I mean, here in New England, we're still experiencing winter for quite some time. I know a lot of people have got spring fever, and you see a lot of the crafty people are getting into Easter already and all that, but I can't quite get there yet. So I'm still working on winter. So, all right. So I have cut this down. So you see I've got my deer. I've cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. I went ahead and I grabbed a piece of Mossy Meadow, and that's going to be my next layer in underneath that. So we're going to do it like this. Okay. Then I went and I grabbed some of my dies, and I left them over by the die cutter. These are from Stylish Shapes, and these are from, let me look. Nested Essentials? Nested Essentials. Yeah, Nested Essentials. All right. Then I went over to my stamps, and I grabbed Peaceful Evergreens, because for me this looked a lot like the trees in the background. And I plugged it in and was like, okay, stamp set no longer available. However, the die set is still available. I'm not really sure I know how that happens, other than I know they do sell them individually, even though they sell them in bundles. But they have some of the dies left. So if you would like to purchase some of these dies that make these fun Christmas trees, it also makes this fun what looks like snow background. And I don't know if you guys remember it, but back in during some of my other videos, it also makes a cute little bow. And then there's also a star die in here, which who couldn't use like a little star die to have in their collection. Some people keep their dies in with this, with the stamp set like I do, and some people just keep them separate and they categorize them by like trees or bows or whatever. I've also had some customers that also categorize their stamp sets that way as well. Like they'll take if there was words in here, they would take their words out like thank yous and have all their thank yous in like a file. They don't necessarily keep them in the stamp sets that they were in. Okay, does that make sense? So if you are making a thank you card like I am today, you could just go to your thank you file and look through and pick out a stamp that you like that would fit into whatever it is that you were trying to stamp in. So I have a couple customers that do that, and they don't keep the stamp sets like they are, like we keep them, like I do, like with the stamp sets and the dies together. So we're not going to be using the trees today, even though I really liked the trees. I will be keeping this stamp set together, and I might even be, this might be one that will stay in my toolbox, because I do like it. So anyway, we're going to use the dies this morning because they're still available on the last chance list. And yes, they are marked down 10%. They were $40. They are now $36. So we're going to go ahead. We've cut our piece of smoky slate in half. We're just going to go right ahead here and add a piece of, oh, yep. The furnace has been going crazy, so my cardstock is very, very dry. So we're going to go very lightly. We're going to go ahead and put this piece of Mossy Meadow over top of the smoky slate, and so a little bit of the smoky slate is going to come out around. Now because I'm putting layers, I talked about this the other day, when I do layers on the top, I always try to pick a card base that is light enough that I don't have to put a layer on the inside. Okay, I just kind of do that. All right, and then we're just going to go ahead. Now I need this masculine thank you card because I have a very nice nurse that I work with from when I go in at 7. He is a 3 to 11 nurse. So I work with him some nights from 7 to 11. And he gave us all a nice card with a Dunkin' Donuts gift card in it. And I just thought that was really nice of him. So I am making him a little thank you note. So now I've cut out some of the trees. Now my next quandary came with the trees was, do I want to do with a white background with the green tree up the middle to kind of make it look like it's got snow on it, or do I want to do the Mossy Meadow and then come in with the white? And I decided the Mossy Meadow and come in with the white. Looked more like snow on the branches of the tree. All right, so I've cut out 2 of these. I did the tall, thinner one and the short, stout one. Oops, and I just got a big goob of glue on my tree. Oh, and another one came out. This is a new bottle for me, so I just have to be careful. So if you get a big goober like that, I just take the tip of the glue pen and I kind of pick it up. And then I just kind of, you can see, you can kind of pick it up. And then I'm just going to bring it up here and I'm just going to rub it on some other places where I want a little bit of glue. We all know that the liquid glue is very forgiving, or pretty forgiving, that you can move it around. It also it dries clear. So if a little bit of it comes out from behind where we've put it, and you guys I showed you my little trick the other day where I press it down with my palm. So then if it oozes out, I have it on my palm and not on the tips of my fingers, because that drives me crazy, because when I get it on the tips of my fingers, the tips of my fingers are then sticky and everything sticks to them. The only good thing about that is then, like when you're trying to clean up all your little pieces, you take your sticky fingers and everything sticks to it. So, All right, we're going to put this one on. Oh, I want a little bit on my tip. All right, so good morning, Chels. Morning, Chloe. It's a cold one out there this morning. I didn't even look at the temperature, but I let the dogs back in, and boy, was it cold. They didn't stay out long either. Max was barking at the door very quickly. He was like, hey, don't forget me out here. It's code. It's a code one. All right. So I think we're going to put this tree over here. And this tree over here. And it just about fits. We might have to cut a little bit off over here, because I want my whole deer to show. Now the other option might be to put one of these trees on the inside. Now that might work. And then we're going to put, I did this guy to go like this, and this one to go across like that. And we're going to go ahead, we needed a thank you. So this is what I was talking about, you know, how like some of my customers keep their stamp sets all together. So I was, oh, let's get that out of the way. I was looking for a thank you, and I like this thank you right here because it looks like somebody hand penned it. So I grabbed that one. So what I had to do this morning was look through the catalog and see what stamps I had and what ones had thank you in them that I liked. So takes me a little longer. But I'm also a demonstrator, so that's a little bit different than me just being a regular hobbyist person. But it doesn't mean that you can't be a demonstrator just to get the discount. That is definitely okay with Stampin' Up. You can be a demonstrator just to get the fun discount. All right, so we've gone ahead and we stamped the thank you on there using Mossy Meadow. So I think I'm going to lay this flat. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. I still haven't decided on my tree, so I'm going to set my tree over there. Now, let's see. I want this to fit up in there, so I'm going to put this kind of right about there. All right, now I'm going to grab the dimensionals. We're going to put that right across there. All right, now I think this will work. Is that the right color? Or that's not the right green. Let's see, we have this one. And we have white. We have vanilla. Oh, here's one that's much more gray. All right, so this Baker's Twine is in, that's the one I want. That was a little bit different color than that one, isn't it? Well, maybe not. I don't know, for some reason that one looked grayer because it was more of it on the spool. But this is in the annual catalog as well. So these are just really fun to have. You guys know I like to take a piece and double it up. And then come back. And I kind of been playing around with it a little bit, running it through my fingers, and it takes some of that curly curl out of it because they've got it wrapped so tight around the spool that when you take it off, it's got this, it's already like permanently curled. So I'm going to bring that through. Oops, I lost one of my loops, so I'm going to start over. Good morning, Miss Linda. Good morning, Sandy. Hi, Patricia. How is everybody this morning? It's a cold one out there this morning. I am going to bundle up later today, though, and go for a hike. I have some New Year's intentions. One of them is to get in more steps every day. My work has changed a little bit over the last couple of years, and I find that I don't get as many steps in. So that was one of my intentions, is to get some more steps in today, and I'm a little bit behind on my goal, so I'm going to go out I'm also feeling like I'm getting a little bit of a cold, so I thought if I got out in the cold, fresh air, my mother used to say when I was a kid, get out and get some fresh air, you'll get rid of whatever you got going on. So that's what I'm going to do today, is get out there, get some steps, and get some fresh air. I like the cold air anyway. So we're going to go ahead and put that on. Okay, so we've finished that part of the card. Now, do we want this guy here, or do we want the tall, skinny one? Where's the tall, skinny one? Oh, he's inside. I think I'm going to go with the tall, skinny one on the outside. Will this guy fit over here? Oh, he kind of fits there better. But he still hangs over my card, which I don't want him to do. And I want my deer to show. So I think we're going to just do it this way. All right. So let's go ahead and just put this one over here. Okay. And then I think we're going to put this one on the inside. Just like that. And then I probably will use my stamp set to stamp the outside of my envelope. Sorry, but I probably will. And I'll probably stamp it in the gray so that it kind of matches this look. So there's my card. Quick, easy, masculine thank you card that I need this week. Another one of my intentions is to mail more cards. Last year I did hit my goal of sending a card a day. I did send 365 cards last year. So I was pretty proud that I made it last year. So this year I'm trying to do better, my best. I'm trying to do better this year and send more than one card a day. So, and I don't necessarily send them all one every day, but I do sit down like once a week and at least try to send out 7 for the week of either birthdays, or if I'm on Facebook and I see somebody needs a little pick-me-up, or somebody's in the hospital, or any of that kind of stuff, I kind of send them a card. So, and this is working on that. I am giving thank you cards to the 2 nurses that gave us gifts at Christmas this year, and one of them is a guy, so I needed a masculine thank you card. So here we go with a little masculine thank you card. So, and I actually think it's just a fun wintry thank you card. So that's all you have. That's all I have for you this morning. I did all my housekeeping. Please, please keep in mind of everything that is releasing this week. There's a lot going on at Stampin' Up. I went over all that in the beginning of the video. If you need a catalog, a new catalog is releasing, all that fun stuff. So the only thing I didn't mention is don't forget to stop back tomorrow for my memory making Mondays, okay? Memory keeping Mondays. Not memory making. Well, you could make memories on Mondays too, I guess. So, but memory keeping Mondays, I will be doing a video. I'm not posting a time or anything like that. So you just need to sometime late Monday, you need to just check out, or Tuesday, or whatever day week you get on Facebook. Come on back and see what I did for Memory Keeping Mondays. I am going to do a video tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a live, actually. It might be a video, it might be a live, it might just be a post. It could be all different kinds of things. But being it's my first one, I'm probably going to do a live, okay? So that's that. We also have coming up this week, don't forget we have Mystery Card Night. That is on Wednesday. So if you go to my Facebook page and look at the event, the items that you'll need to have gathered will be there. And then we get together and we'll make a card. And I will show you the layout. And you will use the supplies that you have gathered to make your layout. And then afterwards, I encourage everybody to post the pictures of what they've made on the video posting. And then we can all see what everybody made with all kinds of different supplies with the same layout. So that's a lot of fun. I love to do that. Thank you, Linda, for that, because Linda does that at our team meetings, and it's one of my favorite parts of our team meetings. And then coming up on Sunday, January 18th, we have, I have a scrapbooking event over in Colebrook that I will be at. I will be bringing some shoebox make and takes, some Valentine cards, some birthday cards, some stuff like that. So I will have that there as well if you are interested. I will be working on my own scrapbooking stuff, but I'll have things set up where you can take them back to your spot and make some cards if you want to. So that's something that I have going on. I will be there. I've already RSVP'd. All right, so I guess I have nothing else left for you this morning other than to wish you a great rest of your day. And thank you so much for stopping in. And yeah. Oh, the other thing I want to mention real quick is I am doing the snowflake crop, which I have done for the like past 6 or 7 years. I think this is my sixth or seventh time going. Um, it is a big crop that happens up in Sturbridge, Massachusetts, or just outside of Sturbridge, Massachusetts. And I usually take a lot of cash and carry. I will be posting some of my cash and carry items on my Stamping with Julia page as I'm packing up things to take there. So I will let you have a little chance to see some of the things that I will have for cash and carry, and you'll have an opportunity to buy them before I put them out for sale there. They will also be on a couple of other selling Facebook pages as well. So, but I'm just trying to clean out a little bit so I can make room for new. So there's always that. All right. All right, guys. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday. I hope you have an awesome week. Don't forget about Memory Making Monday. And I'll be back Friday with my Facebook Friday Live. All right. Oh, and don't forget Mystery Card Night on Wednesday if you can stop by and join us for that as well. Lots going on this week. All that's new stuff dropping, and I've got lots of events going on this week. So hopefully I'll see you again this week. If not, you guys have a great week. And as always, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll all be stamping together soon.